Hello, and welcome to be back by such popular demand. Total of 18 views between both of these in just a month. Just absolutely amazing numbers. The best numbers I've clearly ever had. And it's just, obviously I need to play this more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and start playing this. I've got to play it in Windows though. Jesus, you can't. I hate you, B. No, I'm just kidding. It's love. It's nothing but love. Here we are, waiting for B to load. Oh, but it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. We all know this. We all know it's worth the wait. Okay. Hello all, and welcome as we load in the great and wonderful world of B, hovering above our domain as it renders and becomes exactly what we need it to be. We must give it a second. All good things come with patience. This is a fundamental thing that is learned within the game and within the world of B, is that patience is more than just a virtue. Patience is a method in which good things come. Like a vehicle of happiness, patience will deliver itself to you. As long as you bear with it and give it time, your frames will return. So, as we patiently wait for our frames to return to us, we're just going to buzz around and talk about what's going on inside the world of B here. Everything that is wonderful and absolutely splendid will be expressed here as we talk about, this wonderful land of B. See here, you can see it all very clearly. As we said, patience has brought us frames, and frames bring us happiness. As we look upon this world of B, as we look around, as we watch the tree sway, as we watch the grass sway, as the flowers sway, all throughout this lovely B day, you can't help feel a sense of happiness, and it's because we waited. It's because we waited for these wonderful frames to apply themselves to us and the bee. Alright, and welcome back. Pardon that. That was just a bit of a mishap as we bring everything back to the parameters we had them at before. That's a 10, 5, 6. Another 6 and a 0 with ladybugs on full blast. And we're gonna get back into this. Oh, whoops. I messed up. Yep. We'll get this back in there. 10. Nice, good. 5, 6. This all the way up. Yep. Full ladybugs. Apply. And here we go. We're back in the world of B. This time, hopefully, actually recording something. See, B is a masterpiece, so in order to record it, we have to be understanding of it and all of the things it has to go through. As we go back through and we practice patience yet again, as we come through here and we just absolutely splendid. Yes. Look at that. Look at this excellent game that we have here. as we fly around. Flying, buzzing, all of that goodness. A lot of people have been saying that, you know, this bee game, it's not the best out there. I don't know why you're calling it the best game of all time. And to them, I asked them, have they really played it? Have they really sat down and not just watched, but actually partake, as it were, within the bee? Have they ever been the bee? Because as you can notice right there, that the frames have restabilized, and everything's running nice and smooth, and I don't know about you, but my system is a toaster. I'll show you a picture of my rig so that you guys can judge and see for yourself, but it is a toaster. I'll put a picture up now, and it comes complete with a chimichanga dispenser as well as a Kyrito's Water Purifier 3000 with a capacity of 563 lovely gallons per minute purification, which is absolutely splendid, because I go through a lot of Kyrito's water, especially while I'm playing this game, because, you know, it's just a lovely game. And as we fly around here, and as the picture of my absolutely amazing toaster setup gets taken down from the screen, I just want to ask you. I've been wondering, this game, I've been just posting small little bits of it, you know, like 25 minutes, 10 minutes, you know. But I was wondering if anybody wanted to do like an hour-long session, and we could possibly live stream it, or maybe just record it and post it. It would be an hour long. And it would be either live or edited. I mean, but I need input. I know that this is absolutely a wonderful game and an absolutely amazing masterpiece of ingenuity and thoughtfulness, and just an absolutely brilliant masterpiece of a game that, you know, as it were, as it were. And so what I would need from you guys is some input, some thumbs up, some approvals, some subscriptions, some buying of my training magazines, and, you know, my t-shirts as well. And if you see me out in the street, just mug me. I'll get the message. I'll be like, he mugged me. He must want me to make, you know, that hour-long bee, you know, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or maybe, you know, declare war on North Korea. That way, you know, I know for sure. I mean, war was declared on North Korea by such and such. Clearly this person, you know, they want the hour-long bee video to be posted, and I'll just know immediately. It'll be the first thing on my priority list is to get out that hour-long video, whether live streamed or edited. Just get it out to you guys. Be like the movie of Bee, you know, like the Bee movie. In fact, we could always, you know, for, you know, the duration of the Bee movie, that could be the duration of our little Bee movie. It'd be like a little homage, a little tribute to, you know, something that comes close but is not quite to the caliber of this experience in this game right here, with, you know, it's grass and it's flowers, it's trees, it's hills, it's terrain, it's sky, it's clouds, it's rain, it's sun, it's moon, and it's rainbow, and all of this dandelions, and the bee itself, it's just the control scheme and the graphics and the physics and the flight, you know. It just, all these things that, you know, add up together to be this extremely complex but yet extremely simple game. Speaking of the complexity of this game, I've played it a lot, alright? And each time that I start it up, I think it's going to be the same as when I left off. But each time that I start it up and it boots up, and I gather my frames, pick them all up, put them in a little basket, put them in front of my eyeballs so I can see the world clearly, there's some new detail. There's some new startling, captivating fact that just brings my mind into the world of Bee back in there again, and just lets me know that this game has more to offer than anything that I can assume or entertain my brain with. And that's just one of the many beauties of this game. And see, I listed off all the things before, but I clearly forgot about the ladybugs. Because the ladybugs, they are an essential part of this whole thing. And now we've got sticky keys on, which means that this has now become 10 times harder to fly. But that's okay, because this control scheme is intuitive, as I've said before. I mean, you look around and you can see some clouds gathering up over there. Look at that. Looks like they're gonna gather and dispense some liquid down upon the world. Some much needed liquid upon this world. Hopefully we don't get caught in the rain here. We are a bee. Well, it looks like we're gonna make it through safely without getting drizzled upon, as it were. We're just gonna take a nice little quiet, safe dive down here as we hug this hill. Yes. You can see as these dandelion seeds just roam around as we narrowly miss this tree. That everything here in the land of Bee is a-okay. Everything here is right. Everything in this world is straight and proper. As yes, look at that, it does rain over there. Just absolutely spectacular and beautiful. We take a pass around on this side and just absolute beauty that is this game. Just the absolute splendor and wonder. This video, of course, brought to you by popular demand, and it's no wonder that people are coming and flocking to these videos, just because of the absolute exquisite eccentricity that is this game, the absolute wonder that it is to be a bee is just a spectacular part of the world, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, and you take a moment to think about your life, take a moment right now, as we fly off into the sunset, take a moment, think in your life, that where would your life be without bee? There would be a hole. An empty hole that can only be filled by bee. So now, as we turn around here, looking at the moon rising, I want you to think about what bee does bring to you. It fills your hole. Bee goes in and willingly fills your hole. Alright? Who else does that for you? Who else fills your hole? Nobody does quite like bee does. Bee fills your bee hole. That hole where bee goes. That bee hole that you have. Bee just fills it every time. Perfectly. Exactly. Because it's the hole of bee. It's the bee hole. So of course the bee fills it perfectly. And as we come around here, as we move away from that deep thought, as we watch these dandelion seeds descend and raise depending on the wind that's in the air, we're going to take a moment and just relax. We're going to take a moment and we're going to enjoy. We're going to take a moment and we're just going to let bee take us. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna dodge this rain cloud, but beautiful. Just take that moment and really, really, really savor it. Because that's what this is all about. Savoring these moments. Savoring them. Alright. That was a good job savoring there. You did a real good job savoring that moment there. That was absolutely splendid. I love the mouth noises that you made as you did that. It was spectacular. Now, my real question is to you, wouldn't you be willing to record your own bee videos and send them to me, and we could have a nice, lovely bee community here, where everyone can be everything that they want to be, and it'll be amazing. Just a whole community of bees buzzing around. Work on possibly some sort of, multiplayer version of this, in which, everybody can enjoy the splendors of bee together. That would be wonderful. That would be the best. And us flying around here together, you upon the back of my little bee body, flying around me. You know what I mean? Just kind of riding me like some sort of insectoid dragon, flying over these lands like a great beast ready to pollinate the world. I want you to realize that this isn't forever, and that you've got to appreciate and cherish these moments as they're here. You've got to cherish the bee as it is the bee, not as it was the bee. So right here in this moment, you've got to really take your time and appreciate the bee. And as we're appreciating the bee, as we fly over the land, past a ladybug happily perched upon a branch, as we fly high, coming towards the edge of our wonderful little world, I want you to go onto Steam right now. Download Bee. I want you to start it up. I want you to sit there and fiddle around with the settings. If you want to use my settings, that's fine. Just go back to the beginning of the video and take a little look-see at exactly what settings I used. I want you to go through, find your own settings. Post your settings down in the comments section below, and we'll have a little look-see at everybody's favorite settings. And we'll fly around, and it'll be like I'm in your world. It'll be like I'm there just exploring the domain in which you just recently left. And I'll point out things that you didn't see, and I'm sure you'll have things that I never realized that you noticed. And then we can talk about it later. We can have a nice, fun talk about this world of Bee and what it was, what it is, what you made it, what you interpreted it as. And it'll just be spectacular. And with this, I'd like to close off. I know this one's been short and spotty, but I just want to tell you all that you all need to be the best bee that you can be. And that although you can't have the bee be you, you can be the bee. Alright? And as you are the bee, you must realize that the bee does what the bee does, and the bee does pollinate. And so for the bee to be the bee, you must pollinate as the bee, for you are the bee. So to all of you, be the best bee that you can be. Not for you, but for me. And with that, goodbye. Welcome to a channel of absolute cancel where everything doesn't make sense. If you look around, you'll find about content worth 25 cents. About little bit. I can't freestyle, I can't rap. Everything that comes out is motherfucking crap. B, I wish you would start working. It's something about Miley Cyrus working.